Hey, I wanted to make a commentary about my first PSO2 video and go over the gear that I had for the fight, and as well as how I approached it and what I could have done better. So I mainly used my Form Scythe for this fight. It has 170 melee and 10 PP for its augments. Then there are my units. They're all Rays or Unions, with an average of 115 melee and 10 PP each. I say average because I don't want to sit here and name each ability, and I doubt you want to hear all that shit anyway. Anyway, on with the actual run. Now, I'm not going to sit here and nitpick every micro movement or decision, but I want to go over more so the fight in general while covering my own mistakes so that there's something to gain from this. Now, you might have missed it, but I forgot to act Ramegid, and I also forgot to heal myself before starting the fight. I mean, these are small things, you don't have to worry about them too much, but getting used to optimizing them makes you do a lot more damage. Anytime Gemini is stunned, I just do rebuff. As a techer, constantly rebuff. Because, I mean, you get so much extra stats from the skill tree if you do that. I mean, the rest of the fight for the first part is, it's whatever. Now, excuse me if I'm quiet. I'm studying it again. See, that was risky right there. I really shouldn't have healed and did all of my buffs right next to those, because if they turned, I probably either would have died or, Iron Will, because Iron Will is an amazing crutch that makes you feel invincible. Oh yeah, you know what? I should go over the class. I am playing Techer Hunter, and I am going full S attack damage. It affects the Form Scythe's melee, which is why I'm, hitting upwards to 50k with a normal attack, which is kind of cool. That's one of the reasons why I like it so much. Now, Gemini is almost done now. There's going to be something coming up. I think two things that I screwed up, and I need to see it again. Oh yeah, you know what? I should go over Sefoye or Sefoy or however you spell it. I don't know. Or spell it. However you say it. With Sefoye or whatever you've heard me before, it is the bread and butter movement technique for Techer. It used to be Ilzan. I think later on, like episode 5 or episode 6, we're going to be able to customize Ilzan, the lightning one. But the fire one is really good. One of the reasons it's really good is if you're locked onto a target, it gets elevation, so you can go upwards without having to jump, meaning you still have your jumps. So you can stay in the air for a really long time, since Techer doesn't fall down when they're swinging their melee in the air. You can kind of cheese some bosses or some, phases of things, yada yada yada. Now we finally got to the part where I start using Ramegid to get the extra damage like I was talking about before, which would have made this a bit faster, I've already done another run of this where I got like 9 minutes, 9:30, something like that. It's not really about the time, it's really showing that Techer can do this. Some people don't know that. I mean, a lot of people don't even know about the Form Scythe, and I'm figuring I'm gonna do a video covering all 3 form weapons, and then maybe the Vade's weapons when they eventually come out as well. They're basically the same thing. I screwed up here because I walked directly into the electricity, which means I had to pop an Iron Will, I believe. And it was one hit from being dead. Isn't that fantastic? Um, well, the next part is just this cutscene, and I'm going to be sitting here for like 30 seconds, so I am going to skip ahead. Oh, I still had Steam on. I forgot about that. Anyway, on to the actual fight with, well, Profound Darkness. So, this guy has a bunch of phases. First phase is just, I mean, if you've done this before, I'm, you know, I'm preaching to the choir on that one, but you're supposed to break his parts by doing damage to him. So, you know, win-win. I definitely do not like some of the attacks. Right now, I am kind of really worried about the tentacle that grabs, because that usually does, like, it'll kill you if you get grabbed, generally. And I get hit a bunch of times, because, you know, I've been playing on JP and then on NA, so I'm out of practice on NA. There's a slight difference. Maybe somebody think I'm bullshitting. Anyway, I mean, this phase kind of really talks for itself, you know, speaks for itself. Look, I screwed up another saying. Oh, now, when these orbs appear, it's a good idea to just kill all of them, because it gives you an opening to do free damage and set up buffs and Rame Git as usual, which I should have been using, but I forgot again. But what's great about the form site for this part of the fight is the projectiles, they pierce. So if there's multiple of those orbs, it will hit all of them, or it hit the next one and the next one. It's really good. It makes doing that part generally pretty easy. Sometimes I miss one or two, and then you get punished for it, because you're supposed to actually break those. If you don't break those, he does like a big laser attack or something like that. Now we're getting close to the phase of the fight that's both probably the best part and most annoying. And yeah, sick dodges right here. Yeah, he's just kind of looping attacks where I can't damage him, so I'm just kind of waiting. That's kind of another thing with this, is the RNG with, like, how often he does that. I got dunked here pretty hard, but I didn't pop an Iron Will at least. But I'm gonna pop Iron Will probably like 2 or 3 more times in this video. Because some of the moves I just get hit by, and I really need to work on that. But yeah, more nothing. I think we're almost done. That one always screws me up, but thankfully it did not kill me because of Deband and the extra stats that I have in Deband because I'm playing Tekker. That's why I like it so much. And it helps everybody else too. PSA, this is a Tekker only video. This is only for Tekker entrepreneurs, whatever. Alright, and we're finally on the next phase. I should probably turn my chat off next time. I don't know if it bothers anybody, but maybe it makes the video, you know, worse looking. I also have to turn off the Steam overlay. So, we're on the fight where now he's a, you know, humanoid, and now we're fighting a big dude, and these orbs have appeared again. Kill the orbs, ignore the man. He rips open his chest to reveal an eye laser, beat that up, and then he falls down, and then you hit him in the face repeatedly until he gets back up. And this is very satisfying to do. The amount of hits you get. I think I have to do that one more time before I kill him. And there's another Iron Will. I really recommend Hunter as a subclass for Force, or not Force, Tekker, because it makes Tekker durable, and otherwise Tekker's kind of squishy, dies very easily. As you can see, I'm still dying kind of easily, but that's just the nature of PSO2, where everybody's a DPS. So I'm gonna beat his face up some more. Yeah. I like the frying pan making the frying pan sounds from Left 4 Dead 2, or Left 4 Dead 1. No, yeah, Left 4 Dead 2. Anyway, next phase of the fight, we are fighting ourselves, I guess. It's weird story shit. Anyway, this little fight's kind of hard, but if you just dodge some of the stuff, I had to pop another Iron Will. They're dead, and then he is gonna smash his face onto the stage. No, right after this. Oh, I got hit by that laser. Now, see, I'm ignoring the orbs. Sometimes that's a bad idea because you might run out of time. And, you know, now he's dead, so. I hope this commentary was informative. I haven't done a video in 10 years, and it's anxiety-inducing, but I want to try doing this. So if people want to see more, you know the usual. Anyway, listen to some peaceful music, and I'm gonna peace out. See you later.